Okay, so right off the bat, I'm not sure how much space I have on my phone, so this video may just cut out unexpectedly, but I just really felt called to channel a message through my own personal life experience. I'm not going to get into my stuff. I'm just going to get into like the thick of the lesson, I guess. And so y'all know it's real. I'm in my PJs and I'm about to roll up. So, you know, whatever. It is what it is. But anyways, sometimes in a situation, you just have to, when you're trying your hardest, you're swinging, you're fighting to be understood, to be heard, because you may really care, and you may really want everyone in the situation to be clear on what's going on, so that hopefully you guys can move forward together and improve for the future, right? But there's some situations where the other person does not understand. Either they don't understand because they literally do not have the capacity, the tools, the experience, or the knowledge to understand, or they don't want to understand because they just don't want to understand. They could be in a very confusing, blurry spot. They could just genuinely don't want to understand. But sometimes in certain situations, people to intentionally do that to keep their place in the situation is being like, I don't know, I'm throwing my hands up, I don't know. So instead of no matter what part you play in that, or the person or people play in that, as far as knowing but not wanting to acknowledge that they know, or just not having the tools, the knowledge, or experience, sometimes you truly have to just be that one to say, you could be using all your tools, all your experience, everything you've gained in this life to bring so much wisdom, clarity, truth, and balance and love to the situation. But if it's not working, my love, if you just saying, you know what, I'm tired, I got to pull myself out of this, I can't, and that's not working because you're still having people come to you with more issues, more problems, more information. It may have something to do with you. It may not have much to do with your ass at all. But in the end, everybody handles these things differently. I try to handle my situations at the best possible way that I can handle them. I'm sorry, my throat chakra is like struggling right now. But it's because I'm dealing with a person who rather text than have direct conversation about important matters, and that's something I just cannot deal with. If you want to come into a person's life that's on a certain level, on a certain caliber, you guys have to get your ego out of it. There's some people out here who have been dragged through the fucking thorns, the mud, the dirt, the fucking fire, okay? And instead of living a shiesty ass life, because that's always an easy cop out, an easy option, instead of living that way, there's people who actually say, you know what, no, I want to grow, I want to be better, I want to experience happiness before I die, I want to experience wholeness and peace before I die. People like that who take the harder, longer, slower path, I don't give a fuck what you guys are talking about. Those people deserve standards that they set for themselves. So if a person is telling you, I've worked on myself a lot, people are going to treat you how you let them. So if you let your standards be known, if you let your boundaries be known, and people are still disrespecting them and not complying with them and trying to make you feel wrong for having them, you're going to feel scared, you're going to feel lost, you're going to feel confused at times, because this is life. We can be as enlightened as we want to, but we all go through those moments where we are applying what we have because we have it, but then we're confused because you might be like me and not have a lot of solid support to give you like a pat on the back, like, yeah, I agree with what you're saying because I feel strong. You could be like me and already know how you want to handle something, you're using your tools, you feel confident, but then you may feel as maybe there's multiple people involved and they're against you, and you don't really have anybody to go to and talk to about it because you're still building your repertoire or your community and tribe of people who you truly love and trust and who you can go to ask for assistance. I'm blessed to have a gift that allows me to fucking receive messages from non-human people or people who are not in this realm as living solid people. That's all that I have usually. I'm getting there. I'm getting more people. Everybody doesn't take the path that you take. So everyone's not going to have the tools that you have. And you'll be surprised at how little people there are in the world who have the tools and use them, even when it's hard. You have people who you meet and they have the tools, but they don't want to use them in the right way, or they take the easy way out because it's hard. It's hard. We live in this life. I just hung out with a friend. Friends always want to hang out and spend money and da-da-da. They feel weird about doing normal shit. Because that's what's easy. Is because that's what everyone knows to do. Even though it's a pandemic and you shouldn't be spending money. And you should be the kind of friend that asks, like, hey, do you want to do this? Are you comfortable doing this? Instead of making it seem like, that I'm going off my point. My point is when you're a certain kind of person who takes that harder way, that longer way, you're really going at healing. You found a great balance. You're not addicted to healing, but you're not complacent either. You're in the middle, and I'm proud. I will never take that away from myself. I'm proud that I am that person. I'm proud that I'm choosing to be that person, because that's who I choose to be. I don't think everyone has to choose that. Everyone doesn't have to choose that. Everyone has a different fucking reason that they're here. I know the reason I'm here, and that's why I'm choosing to do that. Just like I'm choosing to sit here in front of you with no makeup on, a scarf, and a big ass t-shirt, coughing, because my throat chakra needs to be balanced, apparently, because I've had a lot to say. But I've been trying to, just focus on myself and my own fucking business. And because people rather text than fucking talk. You guys got to understand, if you have boundaries and you say, hey, I expect this, I want to be treated like this, and then you run into a person like, oh, I'm working all the time, I'm too busy, I have too much going on. They can't get on the phone with you, but they want to be a serious person, a part of your life. Where's the compromise? And then when you guys do talk, what are you talking about? Where's the depth? Is it depth? You want to be lighthearted. You can be lighthearted and learn things about people. Trust your intuition, because even if you do say, hey, I want to do this, and that's just a little too soon to be doing certain things with a person, at least you can understand, like, okay, I like depth. You might not like depth, but we're going to find a compromise. We'll learn to trust each other, and maybe we could go deeper later, or whatever the case is. But if there's just shit constantly popping up, my point is, guys, respect your boundaries, respect your standards, and don't think twice about it. Don't think twice about it. There's so much information and memes and things on the internet. They might make us feel like we have to feel a certain way. But I think what could help a lot of people out there is really question what you look at. For example, when Chadwick Boseman passed away, everyone was making this meme that said, so there's no excuses for anyone. If you're sick, hustle. If you're sad, hustle. Instead of questioning if they agree with that based off of Chadwick Boseman's purpose in his life, and they just blindly saying, yeah, that's how I feel now. Even though they were already working themselves into the fucking ground. Saying fuck their health for what? For a system that they don't even know what the fuck is really happening behind closed doors. You get what I'm saying? Question what you take in. Question everything and see if it aligns to you and your purpose. That's what a lot of you guys got mixed up about spirituality. Nobody is telling you, believe in my universe, believe in my cards, believe in my gift. You don't have to believe in it. Go somewhere you believe, where you fit. So that everyone who believes here and fits here or gets inspired from something here, they could get that. And you could take your path somewhere else. Everyone has a different fucking path. Everyone isn't meant to be here and do the same goddamn thing. We're together, but we are individuals. We have individual paths. It's working towards maybe something similar. Maybe. Who knows? My point is, stand for what the fuck you believe in, what you care about, your standards, your boundaries. Know that you deserve it. If someone makes you feel like you don't deserve it, instead of being sad, and I know this is easier said than done, instead of being sad and internalizing why that's the case, remember, because I just had to do this, so I'm not better than you, I am the same as you. Just different path, different activities, different shit that we're doing. Understand that you deserve it. That person just may not be able to give it to you, and that's okay. They may seem like they're so amazing or the situation is so amazing, but sometimes the universe really just wants to show you like this is possible for you. I brought this person into your life so you can see that this is possible for you, but this isn't exactly you. This isn't for you. I just want to show you this so you can know what's coming for you later if you stay on your path. But way better though. It sounds weird, but if you think about it, people always say God doesn't give you more than you can handle. That applies to good things as well. We say that, we tend to say that about negativity, but it's the same with positive things in our lives. Why would God give you a whole ass business, a house, a husband, a child, if you still can't stick to schedules, if you still have a hard time picking yourself out of your low moment, picking yourself up out of your low moments, a little bit more than you procrastinate or have low moments or whatever. God would not give you something that you adore, your dreams, if you're not ready. So sometimes you're getting prepped for receiving that. So if you get something that's close, take that as a great sign that what you want is so fucking close. God just needed you to see that one little lesson and tweak it before you get the real thing so that you can have it and not lose it. You understand? Don't take less, I promise. Even if whatever you want at the time is skewed and you're not sure, whatever you want at that damn moment, that's what you deserve. You can say, I want 5 boyfriends and I want to play all their ass because I don't have time for men right now. To me, that's a very toxic thing personally for me in my journey. But for some women, that's important. Or for some people, men too. It's important because they're trying to learn. They don't want to care for people. They just want to learn a lot at one time. You guys have to shift your perspective. It's not always toxic. It's not always negative. It's just different. Different does not mean negative. Different is just different. We don't always have to live in duality. It doesn't always have to be black and white. That's all I'm saying. So follow your path. I thought I was going to be rolling up, but I'm not because I'm talking. And I want to make sure I get this before I go back into my world. Relationships are tricky as hell, guys. It's so tricky. That's why you'll see me talk about relationships so much on this channel. You'll see me talk about relationships so much because it's a space that I've been very vulnerable. It's the main reason that I'm here in this life right now, because my purpose is very big, and I could either get it or lose it depending on how I view relationships. I have to work on abandonment. To me, I've done a great job because I've been abandoned pretty much since I was a kid by very different people in my life who are very important to me in my life. Like the main people in my life have abandoned me in very important situations is what I'm saying. Because they didn't have the tools. And it's okay. I'm at a really good place with it, so it's okay. All I'm saying is that for a lot of people, I think relationships are the trickiest things in their life because people struggle with being themselves, having people who to learn from or to get some from. Everybody have different motives and intentions. My only intention, I'm just sharing this because it may help someone, is to literally be myself, fulfill my purpose, and surround myself with people who I'm comfortable being myself around, who inspire me. That's it. And respect me and respect others. It's like a basic kindness. That's all I want. You could be your fucking self. You could be, so many different things that are considered toxic or negative. But if you are yourself, if you are inspired to be on your path to the greater good, whatever you may think of that is, if you inspire me and you are yourself, therefore I can be myself, and you inspire me and you respect me, 3 key things that I desire. Respect. What else did I say? I said respect, kindness, because kindness allows a person to be themselves. If someone's kind, of course we could be ourselves. Respect, kindness, inspiration. That's it. Respect, kindness, inspiration. Say it with me. There's so many things that could go into that umbrella of those 3 things. Respect, kindness, inspiration. Be kind. Respect me. Respect my wishes. Respect my time. Respect my boundaries. I'll give all of this in return. If I don't inspire you, tell me I don't inspire you. If we're friends, Or you could just leave my life. I'm not gonna badger you. You know what I'm saying? There's different ways that, you know, we're all in each other's lives for a reason in the season. And I've gotten to a place where I'm not holding tightly to anyone, but I'm not pushing anyone away either. I understand that people come and go, and I'm totally okay with that. I even encourage it. I'm not holding on to people because I'm no longer interested in codependent relationships. And I don't push people away because why? I'm not angry. I'm not, unless I'm in hermit mode, there's no reason for me to like not want people around me or in my life or contribute. People come and go. We're humans. I don't hate humans. There's nothing wrong if you don't want people in your life. Cool, good for you. But I don't hate people, and there's no need for me to push people away right now because I don't desire to be in a solitary space mostly. If I do need space, I'm respectful, and I let people in my life know, hey, I need space. Just so you know, if I seem distant, if I seem like I'm doing this, it's because I just need space right now. However, you know, so literally, that's, to me, if you're going through confusion, if you're just going through confusion right now with relationship building, I really, really, really hope this video helps somebody, because we need some type of somebody. The reason that we have so many different people giving their opinions and teaching what they know or whatever they experience in life, there's value in that, guys. There's so much value in it. That's why people make YouTube channels. That's why people get paid, because there's a group of people who get something from the experience that you have, because they haven't gotten there yet, maybe, or maybe they just needed confirmation. But it just brings you back to you and who you are. That doesn't mean make me your guru. That does not mean follow my every word. That doesn't mean you have to follow me forever. Maybe at some point you'll grow out of me teaching you anything or sharing my experience with you in any way, and you'll move on to the next person on the next level. That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go, guys. That's all I have for you. I wish you nothing but love, and I wish you nothing but the best. And I just want to lead you to yourself, because what I'm doing in my life, in my personal life, is seeking myself always. I want to find, like, I've found myself, and I just want to hold on to myself and never let myself go. When I say myself, I don't mean my ego. I mean myself, me as a soul, as a light, a living consciousness. I never want to lose myself. And if you feel any of a similar way, you probably understand what I'm saying. So I'm just going to leave it here before this video is like 20 minutes long, guys. I just wanted to share that. If you guys like this, obviously, like, give it a thumbs up, comment, whatever you need to do. And then I know that I can rant and channel more for you guys. So peace.